So on this day, 18th of May, 2002, one of the best fights which led on to the best trilogies ever. 18 years ago, it made them both legends, those three fights. Respect to them guys, man. I was lucky enough to meet Mickey. I had the pleasure to meet with Mickey Ward last year at the Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame. Really down-to-earth guy, lovely man. And to speak to him about this, it's like I said, just a very genuine, nice guy, very down to earth, and just chatting to him about his life now. And he signed a few of these for me. And this is a lovely photograph here, guys. Obviously, I couldn't meet with Arturo Gatti, but this is his daughter, and we had a nice chat. And lovely to meet her at Atlantic City Boxing Hall of Fame last year. We all talk about the Rocky films, and it's not true to life and all that, but I gotta be honest, when you see this fight you think, my god, it is like a Rocky film. And there was a lot of things that happened after that was even more realistic to the Rocky films. The fact that not just the actual fights were like the Rocky films, but it was like after Mickey Ward ends up training Arturo Gatti after the third fight, which is reminiscent of a Rocky film. It was brilliant. They became really good friends after these three fights. And, just like Apollo Creed and Rocky. There's a movie made then in 2010 based on Mickey Ward's life. Great film, The Fighter, which is the print that I initially put on, called The Fighter, was obviously is Mickey Ward with this fight underneath. And that's the piece again that I, obviously after the movie came out in 2010, I came up with this limited edition. I got the flags in it each, the American flag, the Irish flag, and the original was exhibited in part of the Fight and Irishman exhibit that I was part of. So the next clip will be, you'll be able to hear it probably, and it's when they were in hospital together, and after the third fight. And I just loved that thing that, Arturo Gatti, the first thing that he says to Mickey Ward is, Mick, you okay? It was nothing about the fight, it was nothing about, he just asked him for you.
Mickey found out he wasn't the only guy in the emergency room who'd come from Boardwalk Hall.
Dr. Margles, he had slid the curtain open. He goes, I think somebody wants to say hi to you. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And who do you think's on the other bed of him? It's Arturo. First words out of his mouth, it wasn't no, good fight, this, that. First thing out of his mouth goes, Mick, you okay? First thing. And Robinson, and Ali Frazier. You gotta have a great, cat. Me and him our styles were made for each other, and it was made for, great fights. I retired after my third fight. We became very good friends. Everywhere we went, this Mickey, and he'd be like, this is the guy I fought 3 times, and blah blah blah. He was more proud of that and happy of that to have me with him, than anything else. It was just a bond that, it's funny, because you try to really take someone's head off at 30 rounds and whatever, and then boom, we become great friends. That's funny. He wanted to beat me at everything. I don't care if it was who could throw the ball farther. He'd want to throw farther. Who could shoot a basketball. Anything he did, he wanted to beat me at. He hated it when I beat him. Running, I beat him at running. He couldn't stand it. I seen him depressed a little bit, but, we fought. I know him mostly from the ring, a little bit after the ring. We didn't live in the same state or close, so we didn't talk every day. So I never really, he never really talked to me about being down or depressed or anything, so I never seen that. First I heard it was he hung himself. He hung himself, and I was like, no. Are you serious? Hung himself? I go, after everything he's been through and things that he's accomplished and things that he has, and he's married, 2 beautiful kids that he loves more than life, and he's going to take his life? I goes, that doesn't sound right. I miss him. I miss him now. Talking about him every day. I miss him. I think about him in some way. He comes in my mind every day.